Hello Scorpio, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your no contact love reading and everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. Now I do have a special going for you guys. It is a person on your mind recorded video reading for 22/22, and everything that you'll need to know about scheduling that is posted on the community page for you, or my email is in the description box below. All right, loves, let's take a look and see what is going on for you guys. We're going to start with pulling a couple of these for some overall energies, and then we're going to jump into your tarot. We have boundaries. We have clinging. And exhaustion. At the bottom of the deck, we have finality. We have cloudy judgment, time. All right. I'm going to be honest, Scorpio, I feel like this is somebody that you guys have maybe been in a cycle with. This kind of, especially with that time energy, it could feel like on and off. And I do feel like there has been some kind of separation here where I feel like you are in no contact with this person. And there is this kind of more of a final energy to it, or there's something about it that just feels different than maybe it has in the past. There's something about it that just feels different. Maybe it feels like it's more final this time, whether that's for you or for them, or maybe between both of you. But I feel like what makes it hard for this person is that it kind of feels like, especially if you guys have been in a cycle, which maybe isn't the case for all of you, but for some of you guys it is, where you guys have kind of, like, you stop talking and then you kind of start talking again, or you guys separate, you come back together. You know, it kind of makes it harder for this person to feel like it's final. So some of you guys maybe have drawn a hard line where maybe you're like, it is final. But maybe for them, I feel like they could be having a hard time with that, especially with this cloudy judgment. It's like they're seeing it in kind of a distorted way. And it's because in the past, you guys have always kind of come back together. So it's really hard for this person to feel like that's not going to happen this time too. Okay. But I do feel like with this boundaries, I feel like you could be drawing a hard line, and maybe that's something that this person doesn't know how to, like, they don't know how to process that. They're not sure if it's legit or not. Okay. Now with this clinging energy, I do feel like this person is still really holding on to this. It talks about clinging, holding on, obsessing, or spying. So somebody definitely could be trying to, like, check your social medias and things of that nature with that energy. But I just feel like they really don't want to let this go. Okay, or they don't really want to see you move on with somebody else here. But I feel like this whole thing has been kind of exhausting. They feel very drained. They feel very depleted. And I feel like holding on is hard. You know, letting go is hard, but holding on is hard too. And, you know, for you, I feel like you got to this very drained and depleted energy, and you just couldn't do it anymore. And I feel like that's why you put the boundary up that you did in the first place. So let's go ahead and get into this. We see the Seven of Swords here. As soon as I picked up the deck, we see the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So whether that is like somebody maybe has been really dishonest with you in the past, and that's where all this exhaustion came from, why you had to set the boundaries that you did. Yeah, because look, it's with the Six of Cups here. Or whether this person just isn't, they don't believe that it's really over. They don't believe that it's final because of the past. Even the Seven of Pentacles right under that could say that this person is still kind of waiting here. So we're going to focus now on the way that this person is viewing the connection at this time, the way they are feeling about you in the connection at this time, their intentions moving forward, the challenge between the two of you, their next actions and behaviors towards you, as well as the potential outcome. All right, Scorpio. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Wands. So there definitely does feel to be this cycle energy. We saw that with that time card that can kind of talk about a cycle, or something like kind of just keeps repeating itself. And then we do see, we see the 2 energy here as well. So we see the 7s again too. Okay, we're gonna get into this. So these 2 8s here, we got them right in a row. The 8s kind of even look like the infinity symbol, right? So it's definitely something, a cycle, something that is kind of a pattern, or something that's kind of repeating itself. And we have the 2 2s here as well, so kind of more repeating things. Some of you guys could be getting number synchronicities. You could be seeing the number 222 a lot. Some of you guys, this person, you could have felt like this was your twin flame, but I feel like it was just so toxic, or this person just wouldn't stop the behavior, the deceptive or whatever that energy is here that caused you to have to get to this exhausted point where you had to put up this boundary in the first place. That doesn't have to resonate, but for some of you guys, I feel like that's the case. Now, there are 2 of Swords here, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands. This person is very indecisive right now because a part of them does want to move towards you here. I feel like there is no contact right now between you and this person, and they are a bit in this space for a while. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, she is sitting on a concrete bench in the 2 of Swords, and it's meant to look like it's uncomfortable. It's meant to look like this person has been sitting there for a while. It's a kind of a stagnant energy, going back and forth, very indecisive. This person really wants to move back towards you with that Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. They still feel a very strong chemistry or attraction or a pull towards you. That being said, I feel like you have put this hard boundary here. The 7 of Pentacles is their thoughts, the way they're viewing it. So they could feel like they're just trying to wait a little bit more. Maybe if they wait a little bit longer, maybe if they give you a little bit more time, things will shift here. But I still feel like they want to invest more into this. They have the 10 of Wands for their feelings. It's very difficult for them to not be in communication with you. It is very difficult for them. And it's difficult for them to think, that you don't want to hear from them, or that that maybe there is some kind of finality to this. I feel like they have a really hard time wrapping their mind around that, though. And with this Page of Pentacles for their intention, they do have the intention to reach out to you at some point here. And you can see that here with the 8 of Pentacles as well. And we have the 7 in the page, which makes the 8 here. So you kind of got that energy coming up again. So this person already has the intention of communicating with you. But it's like, I feel like they're trying to give it a little bit of time, right? Now we have this 8 of Pentacles as the challenge. I feel like this person is having a really hard time focusing on anything else. I kind of feel like this is eating them up. They are struggling to focus on other things, especially with this obsessing energy that we saw as well. I do feel like they're going to end up reaching out to you sooner than what they had hoped for. I kind of get this this feeling that they had set a time frame. Maybe it's so many days or so many weeks or so many months or whatever before they were going to reach out. I feel like they've kind of set a time frame in their mind. I don't feel like they're going to be able to hold up to whatever that is. With this 8 of Wands energy, I do feel like they're going to be reaching out very soon. This is their next actions towards you. And then we have the 2 2s here. So I don't know if this puts you back in a space to have to make a decision here. The 2 of Wands and the 2 of Swords, they are, they do represent that needing to make a choice. So I don't know if the choice is then up to you. They're reaching out and now you're going to be in a space of, do I do this or do I do that? Do I ignore it? Do I respond? Do I reach back out? Do I say this? Do I say that? Only you guys get to decide what's best for you, but I feel like you're going to have a decision to make as well. So the signs I'm seeing for you, I see Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, and Aries. Those are signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, this reading can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. If this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling personal readings, Patreon, the tarot course, all that stuff's in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. If you're interested in this special, that is on the community page, or my email's in the description box below. But if this is where we part, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next time.